Kylian Mbappé, overrated? We've all heard the hype, lightning speed, unstoppable goals, and a World Cup champion. But what if I told you there's another side to the story? Today we're breaking down the truth behind the superstar. How bad is Kylian Mbappé actually? From his clutch moments to his biggest flaws, let's separate the facts from the fanfare. Stay tuned, because this might just change the way you see him forever. The weight of expectations. Kylian Mbappe's rise to global stardom is nothing short of meteoric. By the age of 19, he had already won the World Cup, scored in the final, and was widely tipped as the natural successor to the Ronaldo-Messi duopoly. But with great fame comes great expectations. Every touch, every pass, every goal or miss is magnified. The pressure on Mbappé to not just be great, but to be legendary every single game is immense, and it's from this lens that the concept of Mbappé being bad begins to surface. In reality, bad for Mbappé is very different from bad for, say, an average professional footballer. For him, bad often just means not superhuman, but let's not gloss over the cracks. Mbappe's weaknesses, the bad side. Limited playmaking. While Mbappé is a world-class finisher and probably the fastest player on the planet, his overall contribution in build-up play can sometimes feel underwhelming, especially when compared to players like Lionel Messi, Neymar, or Kevin De Bruyne. At times, Mbappé appears too focused on making darting runs in behind the defense, waiting for someone else to deliver the perfect through ball. This predictability, particularly in big games where defenses are tighter and more disciplined, has occasionally made him look one-dimensional. For a player considered to be the future of football, shouldn't he be orchestrating play, dropping deep, and controlling matches? This is a valid criticism. Mbappé thrives on space. When it's denied, his impact lessens. Against low blocks, when the match demands patience and intricate passing, Mbappé isn't always the answer. Ego and attitude. Reports of dressing room tension at Paris Saint-Germain (PSG) have only added fuel to the Mbappé criticism fire. Stories of Mbappé clashing with teammates, demanding certain privileges, influencing managerial decisions, and even reportedly wanting Neymar sold all paint the picture of a player who is perhaps a bit too aware of his own stardom. And let's not forget the on-pitch body language. The pouting, the arm raising when a pass doesn't come his way, the frustration visible to millions watching. These behaviors might suggest a player who's still maturing mentally, even if his football skills are beyond his years. For those who believe that greatness is as much about character as it is about talent, this is one of the few areas where Mbappé is genuinely bad. Leadership isn't just about scoring goals. It's about setting a tone of humility, teamwork, and resilience, qualities we sometimes see lacking in his demeanor. Defensive contribution. In the modern game, even the biggest stars are expected to contribute defensively. The days of static attackers waiting up front are long gone. Players like Mohamed Salah, Karim Benzema, and Erling Haaland are often involved in pressing and tracking back. Mbappé, not so much. Too often, he relies on his teammates to win the ball back while he stays high up the pitch, ready for the next counterattack. This has at times left his teams unbalanced, particularly when PSG faced top-tier opposition in the Champions League. If we're being brutally honest, this aspect of his game is not just bad by his standards, it's bad by modern football standards. The very best today are complete players, and this is a key area where Mbappé could elevate himself. The big game question. Another common critique of Mbappé is his performance in the biggest club matches. Yes, he's delivered some outstanding nights in the Champions League, but there have also been high-profile disappearances. For example, PSG's collapse against Real Madrid in the 2022 Champions League round of 16 stands out. Mbappé was electric in the first leg and even scored in the second, but when the momentum shifted, he faded. Compare that to someone like Luka Modric, who took control in the decisive moments. Fair or not, legends are judged by how they perform when everything is on the line. Mbappé's international legacy is already secure thanks to the 2018 World Cup, but in club football, the jury is still out. Until he drags PSG, or another club, to Champions League glory, whispers of overrated and flat-track bully will continue to circle. Is Mbappé a victim of his own talent? Part of the reason Mbappé gets so much criticism is that his normal level is still better than 95% of players on the planet. When he doesn't score or create something magical, it feels like a letdown. Imagine expecting fireworks every single night. That's the standard we've set for Mbappé. It's incredibly unfair, but it's also the price of being called the next GOAT. The future of Mbappé. The good news for Mbappé, and scary news for his critics, is that he's still incredibly young. At just 25 years old, he has ample time to round out his game. Imagine a version of Mbappé who presses relentlessly, drops deep to dictate play, improves his passing range, and matures into a true leader. That player isn't just winning Ballon d'Ors, he's dominating the sport in ways we haven't seen since Messi and Ronaldo. But the clock is ticking. Football doesn't wait forever. With rumors of a move to Real Madrid swirling for years now, perhaps that change of environment will push him to evolve. So, how bad is Kylian Mbappé actually? The honest answer? Not bad at all. But in the context of his potential, expectations, and the relentless comparisons to the greatest players of all time, he has areas to improve. He's bad in the sense that he's human. He's bad in the sense that perfection is impossible. And he's bad in the sense that greatness isn't just talent. It's what you do with it. If Kylian Mbappé can refine his game, embrace humility, and lead by example, on and off the pitch, then bad will only ever refer to his ability to make defenders look foolish. Until then, the question, how bad is Kylian Mbappé actually, will remain a fun, if slightly unfair way to remind us that even the brightest stars have shadows. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.